This is our list of things if you haven't tried it, would be worth trying. The next is light painting.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Now,
one.
but what I would say is there's many ways to do light painting, but Erik Kuna's way of doing light painting is my favorite.
Well, I appreciate that. I think it's been one of those things that's developed over time with me, because it used to be that a lot of it was done with torches or flashlights.
Yeah.
The problem with torches and flashlights, it's not repeatable. So you can't finesse the light. Well, if you do finesse the light, if you get it wrong, then you got to do it again.
Yeah,
you
got the whole thing over. Yeah.
So
I love like with a flashlight.
Yes, I love doing light painting where it is.
We're gonna look.
Well, let me see if I can find.
Oh, look at that! There's your nightscape.
That's a low level light painting. So we're doing that where we're melding the light with the Milky Way all in one exposure. That's a cool technique. But once you learn light painting, it works, right? I mean, that's what's great about it.
Are you gonna show the motel one you did today?
I can show that one.
Instagram.
Yeah. So, well, that one's interesting. So that actually melds another thing that I was talking about. Well, there's one right there. So this is a single light. So there is a single light off to the side, lighting up that motel sign. It's got some barn doors on it, but that's the International Space Station going along the side. So
and the motel sign's pointing.
Right. So we planned it all out. You know, when we got there, I knew that, the International Space Station would be lit up. And this is another thing that I would suggest people, like, no matter where you are, we were in light pollution, Vegas is behind there, and you can still see the International Space Station. But what's so cool about it is that light is on a stand being lit up on that sign. And then in one exposure, you can lighting up the sign, the long exposure of the International Space Station and the environment all lit up, and you can see the setting sun over there to the left. So that's the sun.
Yeah, everything's
setting.
backlit, but you can see everything.
Yeah. So, and that's what's cool about light painting. Here's some examples. We just did a class on this where that's a couple lights on this car with the full moon rising in the background. Then we pulled in tighter to the car a little later. There's a building. I mean, this would be totally black without the lights lighting up. So,
and it's important for people to know, if you can tell them, like, what kind of lights are using. These expensive lights? Are these pro photo strobes?
This is just like cheap LEDs, like really honestly 20, 30, 50 buck LEDs that are lighting up like
that you're getting off of Amazon.
Yeah,
or
like the ones in the church there, they're $20, and then the one light out the panel there is $40. So I mean, it's not
and they're
expensive.
Continuous lights.
They're just
guys.
continuous lights on stands.
And so because you're shooting like on a tripod and it's at night, right? Your camera can stay open for as long as it needs.
Here's another one where we lit up this gas station. We've got just a bunch of little lights around, and they're very dim. Like I have one on the back of the car, kind of acting as that red, kind of like brake lights, and it's just a $20 magnet light that just
it's got a magnet on it. It attaches to stuff.
Yeah,
pops
and
right
then,
on it.
You know, different ones. We're just experimenting. Like you see the motel one. There's Jason. We did this is a couple lights where we put a light in the phone booth, had it coming down, and then we had backlit with another light at the plane where you just got one light on the side and then a couple of those little LEDs kind of illuminating on the back.
Start off by getting just one or two lights.
Like, for example, here's a build. So that's what the scene would look like
with no
lights. Add one light, add another light, add another light, add another light, add another light, and you start building up to where you end there.
This is much easier than you think it probably is. It really just takes you saying, I'm going to try this. And don't go out and buy 10 lights. Get one or two.
Well, here's like, you got these little ones. Like this is a fancier one because I've got like, and you can see that was purchased recently, right? But it's just $43. There's this other one right here. This is the one like you saw inside the church. It's just these lights, and they are
now. Do you change colors or do you put a gel over them?
Oh, that's what's great about this. Now you don't have to have any gels. I could dial up whatever color I want.
Dude, it's $20.
$20,
and you just turn it on, and it's that color.
Turn it on, and then you just go through the colors. You can just it's got a color wheel, and you just plus and minus until you get the color you want. You dim it up and down until you get.
Does it run from an app or does it run on the?
They do have ones that you can do Wi-Fi.
No, you just do this right there.
I don't do that because I feel like it's just like one more thing.
One more thing to go wrong.
It's one more thing
out in the desert.
Yep. But it's really cool how you can just like create these scenes. That's what I love about it. It's like being in the studio, but you're out in nature. That's what I love about it.
He loves it. He's a nature guy.